Speaking of remakes, Michael, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 story is set for development. Moving forward, David Carcassoli over at PSU. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the second chapter in this 3-game remake of one game. Final Fantasy VII was a lock as one of the best games of 2024 when it arrived earlier this year, and hasn't changed as we near into 2025. And a lot of the Game of the Year discussion for 2024 spotted by Noisy Pixel. First reported by 4Gamer, Square Enix shared that the game's story or plot is complete. The game's concepts are all set in place, and development on the game is moving forward. Not really much known about it, Michael, but it is a quick update. The story now is set. Well, they had the story years ago, but they've expanded on so much to make it 3 games, dude. Granted, Final Fantasy VII Remake for me hit harder than it did with Rebirth. Rebirth, I thought there was so much fluff in there that, to me, that and a lot of cheesy moments overdid it for me. I think Rebirth has a good opportunity to take Game of the Year. Yeah. Not for myself personally, but this is just where I'm at. I know we talked about it already, right, Michael?
Yeah, it's just another one of those. Again, I've never been a Final Fantasy guy because I've been an Xbox guy, right? Never been able to play these. There's been rumors we might be coming to Xbox soon, so maybe by the time we get Part 3, I'll be able to check it out. But yeah, I think Rebirth, another one of those games we talked about earlier that's going to be a DLC and a slasher remaster that's up for Game of the Year. Not sure I agree with it, but if that's the case, you can't blame them, right? As you said, the first one hit hard for you. Second one could be Game of the Year. Third one probably has a good chance as well. Wonder if that maybe is impacting the... I'm curious if they ever consider this, right? We already know next year GTA 6 probably a lock for Game of the Year unless it absolutely bombs. So I wonder if you're Square Enix, Final Fantasy VII has hit so hard, you say, all right, maybe we'll put this in 2026 or late 2025 after the deadline. And all of a sudden, another DLC for Final Fantasy takes home Game of the Year. That's what we want.